Breaking news, a man trapped in a trench on Detroit's east side. Rescue crews are on the scene, and so are we, next at 5. And how a Michigan man was using Facebook Messenger to contact underage girls. Here's Ben.
Warmest day in 2 weeks. Temperatures have hit 50. That's above average, and this is not the end of the mild air. We'll see how long we hang on to it in our next chance of precipitation next at 5.
In difficult times, you call family, and family always answers the call. So trust the family that's been answering the call for almost 50 years.
We are family.
Whether it's a trip up north or a day at the cider mill, at Cadillac of Novi will help you arrive in style and class. Come in today for this amazing offer. Cadillac of Novi. We hear you.
Family coming over for Thanksgiving and need new flooring?
Call the Carpet Guys and your new flooring will be installed by Thanksgiving, or it's free.
Get carpet installed starting at just $14.99 per month per room.
855 for my guys.
Gift giving time! Five Below's a gift giver's dream. You can give and give again. And again. And again.
Twister and Nickelodeon.
Reese's and Oreo.
Everything Elsa and Ola.
Coolest gifts, $5 and below.
You're barking up the right tree.
Five Below.
Just go!
Crossing the street shouldn't be dangerous, but it is. Pedestrian accidents cause serious injuries. That's why we fight to help injured pedestrians every day. Fighting and winning for people hit by cars. That's the Bernstein advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
Local 4 News at 5 and 6. Detroit's moments are here.
Finally today, a special song on a special day.
This Uber driver is working a double shift as a wedding singer. Newlyweds Michael and Alexis Stone were on their way to the after party in Philadelphia when their Uber driver surprised them with an Elvis Presley classic.
Wow, it's like being driven by Elvis. That's Inside Edition for today. I'm Deborah Norville. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit. Local 4 News at 5 starts now.
Here we go again. We need transit, and we can't afford to wait. Local leaders launch a new bid for regional transit, promising this time will be different.
For the first time in 2 weeks, temperatures finally above average. Is the snow still on the ground as good as gone?
All right, Ben, but we're going to begin with breaking news from Detroit's east side. A trench rescue is underway right now in the backyard of a home.
We're going to get right to Tim Pamplin. He's live near that home on University Place near Harper and Cadue. Tim.
Yeah, Kimberly, this is on the east side, as you say. The man down in a trench has collapsed behind the third house down here where those officers are standing. Let's go upstairs to Sky 4, give you a better view of the scene here. I'm being told the man and his crew have been out here all day working in this backyard. Very confined space. There's a vehicle back there, a backhoe, and now a ladder unit. They're trying to secure this place, trying to secure the whole. Fire department are on the scene with their trench rescue squad. Spoke to a neighbor just now. She said the firefighters just arrived about 45 minutes ago.
They're trying to keep him calm. He's conscious, but he's panicking a little bit because he's so far down in the ground. I'm praying for him, and I hope he's well and has a fast recovery.
So, yeah, back out here, sentiments I'm sure we all have, praying for this man down in the hole. It looks to be around about 10 feet deep, looking at the depth of that from the helicopter. But back out here, his fellow workers standing by there, you see at the end of the driveway. Everybody here just hoping, praying for the best. That's the scene right now. We're going to stay on the scene here on the ground and up in Skyfall. We'll come back to you shortly. That's the scene. Back to you guys in the studio.
Okay, Tim. Now to a story developing right now. 2 dead, 1 hurt after a home invasion on Detroit's west side.
And we are told both the intended target and 1 attacker dead in this incident that sparked a massive police response.
It all started at a home on Santa Rosa, not far from 7 Mile and Livernois, but police responded to multiple scenes. Let's get to Priya Mann. She's live there tonight. Priya, just kind of break down what happened here for us.
Well, Kim, Devin, police are investigating 2 scenes. This is where it all started, the home invasion on Detroit's west side. As you can see, investigators are still here. It's believed a woman inside that home was targeted and her younger brother was shot and killed. Now, the intruders who went into that home, they took off in a car. Police ended up finding one of those people. He was dead in that vehicle. He'd been stabbed to death.
We believe it was 3 people inside the house at the time.
And they fought back when 3 men broke into their home on Santa Rosa and Margarita on Detroit's west side around 1 Monday afternoon.
Upon forcing entry into that location, one of the persons produced a handgun and shot one of the residents inside the location. One of the residents inside the location retaliated by stabbing one of the assailants who entered the location.
That's when the men who broke in took off in a car. That car crashed about 3 blocks away at 7 Mile and San Juan.
It was an attempt to drive the victim who was stabbed, who entered the location, was an attempt to take him to the hospital.
So the person who entered ends up getting stabbed and somebody was taking him to the hospital.
Correct.
That's the second scene?
Correct.
Police found the alleged intruder dead in that car. They believe someone else in the vehicle may have run away. Meanwhile, the teen who was shot inside the home was taken to the hospital by paramedics but could not be saved. Another person in the home suffered a graze wound and will survive. It's believed a woman in the home may have been the target of this home invasion and that her younger brother was shot and killed. And just a few moments ago, loved ones showed up at this scene. They were too distraught to talk to the media. Meanwhile, police do have 1 person in custody and they're looking for another. Anyone with information has to give them a call. Reporting live from the west side, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Yeah. Okay, Priya.
We can't afford to wait. That's what Wayne County Executive Warren Evans said today as local leaders launched a new push for regional transit. Stop me if you've heard this before, because it comes, of course, after failed bids in 2016 and 2018. The opposition, often led by the late L. Brooks Patterson. Rod Maloney was at today's announcement. Rod, a conspicuous absence today that was not Patterson's Oakland County.
Well, no, it was Mark Hackle's Macomb County, and it's a situation where Macomb County believes they have the mass transit that they need in the SMART system, and so they're going to stick with that for the time being. In the meantime, it is, as you said, sort of a if you can't succeed, try and try again, and that's where we are, but they think they've got bipartisan support this time. Unlike much of the major American cities, and because we're Motown, Metro Detroit depends largely on buses for mass transit, and it's totally inadequate to Wayne County Executive Warren Evans.
We need transit. It's not just for employees or students or residents. Businesses and corporations need workers, and they need to retain and attract talent to stay competitive.
So Wayne, Washtenaw, and Oakland counties are teaming up, looking to Lansing to change state laws to make it easier for them to ask voters to fund modern mass transit. But it's massively expensive, and repeatedly Metro Detroit voters have said no, in particular North Oakland County. New Oakland County Executive David Coulter says this effort needs to take a different approach than in 2016.
I think if I was a resident of Independence Township, I might not have voted for it either. I just don't think the value is there. So we have an opportunity, and we're still working out the details, to increase the value that they see in transit options.
But this announcement today doesn't start a ballot initiative. That comes down the line.
This is a watershed moment.
Right now, SMART Director John Hertel's excited about the new leadership ready to take on this controversial issue.
And so when you see this kind of cooperation, you're moved by it, because I've been fighting this fight for decades.
Now, they're looking to Jared Shepard of Monroe County, who is the main sponsor up in Lansing, to help them figure out how it is that they can more clearly target the money for this and make it so that many voters who have voted against it in the past will have reason to vote for it this time. Devin, back to you.
Rod, back to Macomb County, and you mentioned their position against being a part of this. Just as simple as they feel like they've got all they need?
Well, you know, remember that Mark Hackel has said all along that he feels and felt in many ways that this is kind of a Detroit money grab or Metro Detroit money grab to get mass transit paid for by the out counties. He also is trying to build a jail, and so therefore he probably doesn't want to have competing bond issues on the ballot there, and I think that's playing into it as well.
Really good insight there. All right, Rod.
Northbound I-275 near Ford Road is back open this afternoon after a crash involving two semis. Sky 4 was over the crash this morning where an SUV was stuck between two semi-trucks. Firefighters had to rescue the driver from the SUV. Police say that driver suffered crushing injuries to his legs. He was airlifted away from the scene for medical treatment. His condition is not known, but police say the injuries were not life-threatening. Now to a Local 4 news update. Twin brothers who shot up a Coney Island because the restaurant didn't serve fried mushrooms are headed to prison.
Dwight and Dwayne Samuels were sentenced today after taking a plea deal in the case. But as our Victor Williams shows us, a last-second twist in court almost put the brakes on the whole thing.
Well, both of these men will be going away for at least a decade. Quite the price to pay for a fight all over fried mushrooms.
Where are the witness rooms?
Monday morning, identical twins Dwayne and Dwight Samuel walked before a judge moments before their sentencing, expecting to withdraw their guilty plea for the alleged attempted murder of a patron at a Coney Island restaurant in June.
You can't just say, you know what, I changed my mind. I want to withdraw my plea and go to trial. There has to be a reason. So what's the reason?
The 61-year-old brothers claimed it was because they thought the prosecutor would be going for a lighter sentence and that what they did was in self-defense.
I was a victim at the beginning. Now I'm a victim at the end.
But tensions really started to flare when a family member was asked by an officer to leave because of talking in the courtroom.
I'm asking him a question why my niece got to leave.
Listen, you can't do that in here.
You can't do that. He just did it. That's my daughter? Yes.
She was talking.
Talking?
Hold on. Mr. Samuels, stay calm.
After several times, telling her to stop talking about it.
Both men were briefly taken away before the judge sentenced Dwight to 13 to 30 years and Dwayne to 11 to 30 years in prison. And both Dwayne and Dwight will have their chance to appeal the sentence in the court of law. We'll, of course, keep you updated on if and when that happens. Reporting Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right, Victor, important to remember here, the victim in this case was shot in the jaw and lost all of his teeth in the attack.
All right, well, the snow has managed to stay on the ground for, what, a week now?
It was a lot of it.
I know, but now it's finally melting thanks to today's warmer weather.
And look at this beautiful dusk scene we're watching right now. Let's get over to Ben, finally working our way out of the deep freeze a bit.
I'm telling you guys, you know, we finally got something resembling November. And even for November standards, this is pretty good. With all the sunshine that we had around today, 45 is where we sit, but we made it all the way to 50. That was the first time we've seen a high above normal in 2 weeks. It was exactly 2 weeks ago, the last time we did that. So the story tonight, as the clouds took off, we are going to see fog develop as we head towards daybreak. All that melting snow is giving us moisture near the surface. It's going to contribute to that. We've got one solid rain shot in the forecast. That's on Thursday, so we'll look at the timing of that. And the weekend, not going to be as warm as this. We'll tell you where temperatures go for Saturday and Sunday coming up in a few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben. It was just before 10 this morning when gunfire rang out in the parking lot of a Walmart in a town south of Oklahoma City. When it ended, 3 people were dead. Police in Duncan, Oklahoma have not identified the victims, but they believe a man and woman in a car were shot and killed by a man outside the car. That shooter was also dead at the scene, and police recovered a handgun. No one else was injured. Police say the man and woman shot in the car had been in the Walmart earlier. The shooter had not been in the store. Police hope witnesses will help them determine what led up to the shootings.
Off and running here on this Monday, here's defender Karen Drew.
What this guy admits to is downright disgusting, dangerous, and devilish.
He basically uses Facebook to order up poses of young girls.
Sexually explicit conduct, hundreds of images and videos, child pornography. Who is this Michigan man? The defenders with his admission coming up.
All right, Karen, also what needs to be done to get the Grosse Ile Free Bridge open again? New insight into how much longer folks are going to be forced to live with these massive traffic backups getting on and off the island.
Impeachment investigators are preparing for a wave of testimony this week. I'm Alice Barr in Washington. Coming up, why President Trump says he's now considering testifying himself.
All right, Alice, but we want to, before we go to break, we want to update that breaking news from Detroit's east side. You're looking at live pictures right now from Sky 4 as Detroit firefighters work to rescue a man trapped in a trench. This is happening at a home in the area of Harper and Cadieux. We're told the man fell while working in that yard. We'll have any developments on air and on our website, clickondetroit.com.